the billionaire froze at the mansion gate. Rain poured, thunder cracked, and through the glass walls he saw something that stopped his heart. His twin children, barefoot and crying, and the family's maid, tied beside them. And in that single moment, every truth he thought he knew about his home shattered. The gates of the mansion creaked open as thunder rolled over the valley. Michael Langford, a man whose name alone commanded fear in business halls, stepped out of his sleek black car. After months abroad, deals, conferences, victories, he had returned home, expecting peace. But what he saw through the rain-streaked windows burned deeper than any betrayal he'd ever faced. Inside the marble living room, his twins, Ethan and Ella, sat trembling on the floor. A woman stood over them, her voice sharp and merciless. It was Clara, his second wife. Her diamond earrings glistened as she spoke words that turned the air heavy. "Ungrateful brats," she hissed. "Let's see if your little friend still protects you after this." And there, bound to a chair near the fireplace, was Mary, the maid who had raised them since birth. Her dark skin glistened with sweat, her wrists red from the rope. But even through the pain, her eyes stayed calm, gentle and protective. When Michael pushed open the door, the sound of his footsteps made everyone freeze. Clara turned, her expression shifting from cruelty to panic. "Michael," she began, but his gaze was fixed only on the scene before him. The twins ran toward him, crying. "Daddy, she hurt Mary!" Ethan shouted, clutching his father's coat. Mary lowered her head, ashamed not for herself, but for the chaos her presence had caused. "Sir, I tried to stop her from shouting at the children," she whispered. "I didn't mean to disrespect her." But Michael didn't speak. He walked slowly toward Mary, his shoes echoing in the silence, then knelt beside her. His fingers trembled as he untied the ropes. "No one in this house," he said quietly, "ties another human being." The line hung in the air like thunder after lightning, low, powerful, unforgettable. Years ago, when his first wife died in a car accident, Mary had been the one who stepped in. She stayed through sleepless nights, through the twins' tears and nightmares, through the days when Michael couldn't bring himself to leave the study. She was more than a maid, she was family. But Clara, young and ambitious, had always seen Mary as a shadow that didn't belong in her perfect image of power. She disliked how the children clung to her, how the staff respected her more than they feared her. And in Michael's absence, jealousy grew into cruelty. Michael stood, his voice calm but sharp. "Did you do this, Clara?" She tried to laugh it off. "Michael, she's manipulating the children. You don't know what she's capable of." But the house staff had gathered now, silent witnesses to the truth they'd long been afraid to speak. The butler stepped forward, trembling. "Sir, it's true. Mrs. Langford punished the maid and the children. We were ordered to stay silent. The storm outside mirrored the storm inside." Lightning flashed across Clara's pale face as the weight of her lies broke. She looked around for sympathy, but found none. Mary rose slowly, her wrists still marked. She didn't cry, didn't shout. She simply placed her hand on Ethan's shoulder. "Forgive her, child," she said softly. "Anger grows heavier the longer you hold it." That one line silenced the room. Even Michael felt his breath catch. Later that night, as the police escorted Clara out for questioning, Michael stood beside Mary in the quiet garden. Rain still dripped from the roses she used to tend every morning. He turned to her. "You've protected my children when I couldn't. From this day on, you are not their maid, you are their guardian." Mary's eyes filled with tears. "I only did what any mother would do," she said. "And that," he replied, "is exactly why this home needs you." Weeks later, laughter once again filled the Langford mansion. The twins played near the fountain, their hands no longer trembling. Mary watched from the balcony, her heart at peace for the first time in years. Michael stood beside her, quiet. "You once told me," he said softly, "that kindness is strength. I never understood it until now." Mary smiled. "It always was, sir. Some people just take longer to see it." The cruel truth Michael witnessed that night changed more than his home. It changed him. Power, he realized, was never about control. It was about protection, empathy, and the courage to see what others choose to ignore. Sometimes, the strongest people are the ones who serve quietly, love deeply, and forgive completely. Wherever you're watching from, share your thoughts below. Do you believe kindness can truly change a heart? And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful, emotional stories like this one.